To do this worksheet, you will need your red, yellow, and blue, and your white and black watercolor pencils. You'll need your paintbrush with the flat tip like this, and something to write with. So our primary colors, I'm just going to kind of zip through this to make sure that you know how to blend your colors. Our primary colors are red, yellow, and we're going to do this fast because we want to get this done in one class as much as possible. Okay, red, yellow, and blue. These are the primary colors. Over here, make sure you're coloring this in all the way. I am not going to. You're going to color that section on top, red. This section to the right, you're going to color in yellow. This section over here, you're going to color in blue. These point directly to where you want to color these colors in on your color wheel. In a little bit, we're going to blend these. But for now, let's just get the colors in. Okay. Now, secondary colors. Secondary colors, we're going to write a definition over here. The definition is going to say primary plus primary equals secondary. Here we're going to be using this like a math problem pretty much. So we're going to take our primary colors. We're going to color this red plus yellow equals orange, right? Label it. To do orange, I'm going to put a good layer of yellow in, and I'm going to do maybe like a medium level of red. Now, I'm going to get my brush wet. I'm going to scrape the extra water off, and I'm going to gently, because this is a tough brush that we're using on a weak little piece of paper, so we're going to gently blend. And here I have my orange. I'm going to come over here. Now, when I look at my color wheel and I have this red area and I have my yellow area, these two are touching one other triangle here. I'm going to do my my orange in this section. So just like I did below, I'm going to do a layer of yellow, and I'm going to do a medium pressure red on top of that. I'm going to blend it. Again, I'm being gentle because this is a tough brush on a weak piece of paper. You should do a better job than I am doing of keeping in the lines, but I'm just trying to get this done quickly. So again, this is pointing into the area where I'm gonna want that color to be. So I'm gonna color this in, and I'm gonna put, again, my medium pressure red on top of that. And there's my orange. While I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and get my red spread out in here. And do the same thing up here. Okay, now moving on. Secondary color number 2 is going to be yellow and blue. When I combine yellow and blue, I get green. So I'm going to label this as green. I'm going to put a good layer of yellow down. And I'm going to put a good layer of blue on this. Medium pressure. So I can still see some yellow coming through. Please do a very good job of cleaning your brush. Scrape off that extra water. And we're going to blend. Okay, looks good. So, as you can tell, we have this area in the middle is our primary colors, and these triangles are our secondary colors. So here I see a secondary triangle that is touched by yellow and blue. So that is where I'm going to put this secondary color. I'm going to start off just like I did here. I'm going to start off with yellow, good, nice, firm layer of yellow, and follow that up with a medium pressure of blue so that it comes out. I can see that yellow through it. And I'm going to blend. Now, if I do that layer of blue too weakly or softly, then this is going to turn out like a yellow-green, which I don't want. So here it is, it's pointing to this area. I'm going to fill in that yellow. And again, I'm going to do a good layer of blue. So when I'm doing this, and when we do it over here, pay attention to the level that you're doing. Maybe it was too yellow, maybe it was not yellow enough. Pay attention to that. And adjust. Okay, that turned out good. For this video, I'm just going to do our last secondary color, and then I'll do another video for the next one. This one, I'm going to do red and blue. And that's going to make violet. Violet and purple mean the same thing, but we're just going to call it violet for this because it'll make our other work less confusing. I'm going to put a good layer of blue down. I think if I just put another good layer of red on top of that, and when I'm saying this, I'm talking about like putting some good pressure down, like a firm pressure, not super duper hard, but just a firm pressure. I'm going to clean my brush because I don't want to accidentally get any yellow into this. If I get yellow into my violet, it's going to turn it like a murky brown color. Violet is one of the harder ones to get right. Now, when I look at this, it's pretty good. I want to make it a little less red when I go up there, but honestly, it's pretty good. So I'm going to come up. First thing I'm going to do, I clean my brush really well, and I'm going to spread my blue around a bit. Okay, now my secondary triangles, 1, 2, 3. Here I'm on my third one. This is gonna be violet, so I'm putting my good layer of blue down. On top of that, I'm gonna put a good layer of red. And hope for the best. This is trickier than the others. It has because blue and red are both such strong colors. Sometimes one of them is just a little stronger. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just blend it well. Okay, so now I'm gonna put that where it is pointing to with my good strong blue. And a good layer of red. The last thing I'm gonna do after I blend this is I'm gonna label what I have so far on my color wheel. Because in the end, one of the things you're gonna be graded on is, did you label? So, labeling. I have red, I have a space, then I have orange, space, yellow, space, green, space, blue, another space, and violet. Remember, we're gonna call it violet, not purple for this. And that is it for now. Make sure you've got everything labeled. Make sure you have your definition here, orange, green, violet. Have all this labeled. And you can ask me questions if you have them. Next video, we're gonna move on to tertiary colors down here.